I have a confession. As much as I talk about how important it is to not be afraid to feel your feelings authentically, I have, for many, many years, been holding my heart back, basically in a cage, for a very, very long time. And it, I didn't even realize it for years until like a bunch of things came up over the past couple of months that encouraged me to face some things. I was starting to feel a lot of things very intensely and started pushing them down out of habit and reflex. And sort of this sense that it wasn't okay, right? So I had to do a lot of digging because it was extremely, extremely uncomfortable. And I realized that I have been suppressing my love for love, which sounds a little bit weird, but I realized recently that it has been about 15 years since I really enjoyed a lot of like sappy romance movies and cheesy love songs. And it turns out like I used to like I used to listen to like that kind of stuff all the time and watch like sappy romance movies a lot. And one of my favorite songs ever is Silly Love Songs by Paul McCartney and Wings. And one of my favorite movies is 10 Things I Hate About You. But my ex told me that they were stupid and annoying. And I kind of internalized that a lot, apparently. So I stopped listening to it, stopped watching that kind of stuff for a very long time. And I also realized that I have had a lot of people that I have felt a lot of unconditional love for. Romantic love sometimes, but mine is like always unconditional. I don't have any attachments or expectations or anything. I just want the people that I love and care about to be happy and free, and that's it. I would prefer it to be together, but it's not a requirement, you know? My personal desires are not a requirement or anything for how I feel. And it's a lot of people got really scared because they were used to transactional love, and they I guess they felt like that I wanted something from them in exchange for it. I've been called creepy a lot because of how intensely I feel love for people. A lot of people ran away, you know, and that hurt. But I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and like I don't know, like strangers, I really don't care what most people think or feel about me. But the people that I love and care about, I still care. I care a lot about how they feel and how I make them feel. So that makes it a little difficult. Um, so it's been a little bit of a little bit of a challenge to work through some of that stuff. I still do have a little bit of fear of pushing away people that I care about, but I'm working through it. I'm working through that, and I think it's important to be able to feel what you truly feel, you know, and not hold your heart in a cage made of other people's opinions and judgments of you and how you feel, especially about love. I mean, it's confusing that anyone would have a problem with love. I've never really understood that, so I just figured I must be doing it wrong, right? Um, so I tried to change it to make it right, to love the right way, to love the right people. Don't love people this way, love them that way. It's basically telling basically telling my heart for years, sit down, shut up, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about. Nobody likes you, and you're just gonna hurt everyone and scare everyone away. Which, you know, I mean, like, imagine telling your kid something like that. That's messed up. And then I wonder why I have issues with my heart chakra and inner conflicts and all of that all the time. Not all the time, but it comes up sometimes, and it definitely has been coming up over the past couple of months. Very intense feelings coming up, and it's been interesting to work through all of that stuff, and like I'm so grateful because like I'm letting my heart back out of back out of its cage, and it's been amazing. It feels wonderful, and I feel like a like a giddy high schooler half the time now. It's really awesome. But I guess like the point that I'm getting to is like, don't hold yourself back. I know it's scary. It really is sometimes. It's really kind of terrifying to follow your heart authentically, to really listen to what your heart is telling you, and against all of your preconceived notions of what it should be, and all of your feelings about all of your thoughts about what the right way to do things is. All of that's got to go out the window. You know, you gotta follow your heart, because your heart is your way home, and it's just we have our minds have a tendency to think that they know better. You know, it's like, well, I have logic, I have social conditioning, I have programming that's definitely better, more superior than this instinct, right? It's not. If you follow your heart, I don't know. I think there's this Rumi quote, something like, "Follow the strange call of your heart. It will never lead you astray." And that is very, very true. Very true. The times that I've gotten into the most painful experiences was had to do with not following my heart, following ideas about like who I'm supposed to be, how I'm supposed to act, how I'm supposed to feel, instead of following through. And it's been really confusing sometimes. Like there were a few times that I was in a really bad relationship, and I felt this calling of my heart to leave. And I fought it hardcore for a long time, and things just progressively got worse and more uncomfortable, until I finally gave in. I just couldn't take the torture anymore, and got out of it. And then everything was great again, because I finally listened to my heart. But anyway, it's I don't know, my brain's kind of confusing and stupid sometimes. But that's just how it goes sometimes, I guess, you know? Anyway, I hope you're all having an absolutely beautiful day. I love you.